Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BIZTOOLS. Welcome to Members Alert for September 2023. Thank you for your support of ESS BIZTOOLS, and I hope this short update will bring you up to speed with what we're doing and planning to do within ESS BIZTOOLS. The first item is we are presenting a special members webinar on the 28th of September at 12 noon AEST. We're calling this webinar Assisting Clients on the Innovation Journey. We're going to track right from the outset where a client might talk to you about a vision, a dream, a concept that they have in mind for the development of a new product, service, or some other type of business activity. And then they could talk to you about research and development, or you could raise it with your clients and explain to them how research and development tax offset works, and indicate that if they wish to claim that taxation benefit, they need to be a company and that they have to spend more than $20,000 in the financial year on legitimate research and development activities. And there is a recording process involved, but lots of small businesses get involved in this process. So we're going to look at research and development, which will phase through to the prototype stage, and then we can explore what government assistance there may be. And hopefully by next week, the federal government will have announced their new program to replace the Accelerating Commercialisation Grant. You might recall that in the federal budget this year, the Treasurer promised that a new grant would be introduced later in 2023 to replace the Accelerating Commercialisation Grant. Well, we're still waiting, and hopefully that will be announced shortly. We're also going to look at what funding opportunities your clients have as we work our way through the innovation journey. They're going to try to borrow money, or do they need to raise capital? We'll look at Section 708 of the Corporations Act, and we'll look at the early stage innovation company. The real benefit of that, I think, is that it gives an incentive to investors to invest in someone that's undertaken some technology research or developed a new product, process or service, or significantly upgraded a product or service. And then we're going to look at the early stage innovation company process. Where do you go from there? When you get to that, where you've got your product ready, it's ready for the market, what happens then? How are they going to run their organisation? They're going to set it up with a board of directors. They probably will have to if they've raised capital, which is a good thing. But they need a board of advice. Just where are they going to go? What's their vision on scaling up this business venture? So this is the outline of the special webinar that we're presenting on the 28th of September. I hope that you're able to join us. And if you have any questions or comments relative to anything to do with innovation and the journey that clients can undertake, why not send us an email next week prior to the webinar and give me your question or your comment, and I will include it into the webinar presentation. We also discuss in Members Alert the Business Plus for September edition. I've given you an overview of some of the suggested follow-up action that you might take. Because when I write Business Plus, I'm writing it as a marketing tool for you to use with your clients. Why not look at the individual items and ask which of your clients do you think might be interested in this subject? Have they already discussed something along these lines with you? Whether it's buying a business, whether it's shrinkage, whether it's reducing wastage in their businesses, or whether they're just very concerned about what might happen in 2023-24. And I think we're all concerned about where everything's headed. The latest forecasts on the Australian economy that have been released in the last couple of days are very difficult to think about. Dropping from around 3.5 down to 1.6 is a big drop. What's it mean? What's it going to mean to our clients and the people we're working with? There's also a link to the podcast we prepared on Accountant's Minute last week that you can also access. And while you're there, you can access earlier podcasts, both for Accountant's Minute and also for business advisory services. Once again, thank you very much for your support of ESS BIZTOOLS. We would love to hear from you as to your suggestions, your comments, and your criticisms, if you have any, so that we can improve the services that we are supplying to you. Stay safe. Have a great day. Goodbye.